8852.
What's
New
his name?
lead. New lead.
What's his name?
Bill. Hot fucking lead.
Hey Bill, this is Bill. How are you?
I'm good. What's up?
Yeah, I'm just calling in regards to you reaching out on Facebook for the Google reviews. Is that correct?
Didn't I just talk to you?
I'm not sure. This is Bill. You may have spoken to someone else.
What?
I'm saying my name's Bill. You may have spoken to someone else, but I'm just reaching out because I saw you were interested in the Google reviews. Is that correct?
Yeah, but I also told you guys that my wife is certain there is a...
Whoa. What? Can you repeat that last sentence, please?
Well, I don't want nothing. I'm not interested. Cancel.
They asked for a refund before he signed up.
That whole sentence. That whole sentence.
Move at me, you move with caution. 512, she bought from Austin. Watching Family, got no way to pause it. Heard the voicemail and she done lost it. Hear the silence, hear the water from the faucet. 1, 2, 3, we lasted longer than an auction. Thought I sold it, but it ain't no way she bought it.
What's up? Welcome to Villa Television. My name is Jake Gang, and today I'm going to be walking you through how me and two partners did $69,538 in just 1 month selling fake Google reviews to contractors in the United States. So let's get right into it. This story starts all the way back in August of 2021.
Hey, you guys do residential pool servicing, right?
I was working at this marketing agency. And while I was working at this marketing agency, I was given an iMac. Of course, when I got the iMac, I was like, bang, I fucking edited all the settings. I put my profile picture on the computer. And then a couple weeks later, I got fired.
Update, my boss, Miles, is firing me. What do you have to say to everybody on television?
If you don't know how to fucking sail, then you need to get the fuck out.
I was just being super retarded during the entire time. Fast forward 1.5 years. So from August of 2021 all the way to January of 2023, I get a Snapchat message from my friend Leo. And now Leo is someone who I've actually known since I was in 6th grade. So at this point in time, we're coming up on 10 years of knowing each other. So he texts me, he snaps me, and it's a video of my face looking back at me. I replied to him, I'm like, bro, what is this? What is this? What have you discovered? I hop on a call with him and he basically tells me, he's like, yo, I just started working at this marketing agency. So this fucking guy is literally working at the same marketing agency that I worked at for like 6 weeks, a year and a half ago. He gets my computer out of all things, complete universal alignment, gives me a fucking call, and he's talking to me about how he wants to start his own marketing agency. He wants me to be a part of it, and he wants to take this shit to the fucking moon. And I'm like, let's fucking do it. He introduced me to other partners he was bringing in as well. Literally a month and a half into this entire thing, we were getting deals.
First deal, CNL Marketing. There's Leo. He's on the phone with his girlfriend.
Just closed the first deal for CNL Marketing. We're gonna get rich out here. Let's go. Yo, Andrew closed our first deal for CNL Marketing, baby. $500 down, $199 a month for SEO.
Let's fucking go.
Gotta relax, bro. We're about to get
Relax. We're about to get rich. Relax.
Who you with right now?
I'm with Mr. Gang.
This good wave of energy didn't last very long. We had come across many different problems during this point in the agency. We brought on like 5 or 6 people that were younger than us to do cold calls for us. They were just jits. It was just a group of jits, and we were also jits as well. So it was like jits trying to run a company full of jits. Leo just texted them all one day. He was just like, you guys are all fired. And this point in time is a little weird point in time as well, because I was going back to FSU in person. My brother Ryder was about to start his freshman year of college, and a couple of my other friends, John, Michael, Alex, we were all gonna go back to FSU and have one massive apartment. And even before that, Ryder and I were gonna get a 2x2 apartment in Tallahassee to do some summer school together.
Right? There's definitely some degree of consciousness there.
Yeah, it's not like
It's not a warrant.
Clear to say. Like,
Now we're kind of in towards the end of the summer of 2023 when our fourth partner gave us a call and basically told us that he no longer wanted to be part of the company and he was going to go ahead and start his own agency separate from us because he did not believe that this agency was going to be the one that was going to make him successful. This one really impacted us because he was the most experienced of the four of us. He was by far the oldest. He was many years older than us. And so when he left, we really were left to our own devices in a way we had never been before with the agency. We obviously had to sit down and establish our strategy moving forward because nothing at this point in time had truly worked in a way that was going to give us consistent income. Luckily, someone that Leo actually knows is this guy who makes like $80,000 a month doing a plethora of different businesses, one of them including running marketing agencies. We ended up having one singular dinner with this man. And on this dinner, he was telling us a ton of different things. And among the things he mentioned to us, he said, if you guys really want the sauce, you guys should sell fake Google reviews to contractors. It's 30 Google reviews for $300 a month. The contractors love that shit. It's what they need to run their business. And it's a great offer overall, but it's very black hat because they're fake reviews from overseas. You got to get this guy from fucking India to leave a review on this guy in fucking Michigan's Google business profile, and then it's a fake review. We didn't realize that we had just stared straight down the barrel of a jackpot.
It's true. We had heard about the reviews, but we still decided to move forward trying to sell SEO.
The months after that dinner were really weird, right? Fall came around, it came to be September. I was going back to FSU, going in that 5-bedroom apartment with all my friends. I love my friends, but I mean, that apartment was just like a piece of shit. You know, obviously it was in Tallahassee, which is just a complete hellscape. The apartment was just disgusting all the time. The dishwasher didn't work. The fucking sink was always clogged. The people in the building were always drinking and kind of retarded. So it really just wasn't like a good fit for me. I was there, it was the fall, things were just really slow.
After that dinner with Leo's friend, we spent $400 to get an ad filmed selling SEO, which we later would discover is perhaps the worst possible offer. We were constantly coming to the same conclusion that we simply needed to improve our offer.
A, we had a shit offer. B, we had no way to get leads. And C, we had no freedom. Leo was still working the marketing job, Christian was still working at his job, and I was in the Matrix in Tallahassee. And then really one random day in mid-September, I was like, why don't we just sell the offer that he was telling us about at dinner? Just the Google reviews. Why don't we just sell that and fucking run it up? It's a proven offer. Why don't we just do it ourselves? So I called Leo and Christian. I basically told them my idea and they were like, let's fucking do it. It makes perfect sense. Let's give it a try. And after 6 months of literally getting no deals in, within 7 days of running the fake Google review offer, we were getting clients left, right, and center. It was fucking insane. They were paying us $300 a month. It was just fucking a dream case scenario that we finally had a working offer that we were able to then capitalize off of. And so we came across obviously the next problem being that, yes, we had a good offer now, but Christian and Leo were actually calling people on Google Maps. They really couldn't call a lot and get a lot of leads coming in. And so yes, we were closing people, but it was very fucking slow and it really didn't work that well. We actually turned to Christian, who knows a guy at the gym that he was working out at the time, who actually runs Facebook ads for a living. And this guy was just a fucking beast. We hopped on a call with him, he was just yapping for 15 minutes.
If you spend 2 to 3 times as much, then you can say something isn't working. We're not at that point. You also have to understand it is approaching Q4.
He was fucking smart, sharp guy, and he fucking got us the Facebook ads. It'd be $2,000 a month. We'll run the fucking ads, we'll run this shit up, get you guys fucking leads. You guys have a good offer, get you guys leads. After just a few weeks of running these ads with this guy, we went from September, where we did basically nothing. We did $495 in sales, to October doing $5,930.34 fucking cents. Unfucking believable. Happy Halloween. It really was just a good fucking vibe overall. We were having success with this shit. So November, most of our shit was coming in from the Facebook ad. It was really starting to pick up. And in November, we went from doing just under $6,000 to doing $7,217 in sales for the month of November of 2023. Just truly a great fucking month. And then December came around. And December was just a fucking meme, bro. The ad was picking up, the end of the year vibes, Christmas, magical. It's just a magical month. You think about December, it's just a magical month. We were hitting new levels of sick, new levels of vibes. We were closing between 1 and 2 deals a day. So we were really building up momentum, learning the system, learning the fulfillment, getting better at closing deals, getting better at handling leads, getting better at everything. And the ad was getting better at delivering leads to us. We went from November doing a little over 7 grand to December. We closed December with $20,638.71 in sales. It was safe to say we ended 2023 with a fucking bang. And during this time is when this third problem became more and more apparent. We had a good offer, we had a good way of getting leads, but we did not have the freedom to maximize the business. I was in the matrix wanting to put a bullet in. Christian was working pizza place, valet, security, and fucking Leo was still working at the marketing agency that I had initially worked at years ago. And the first few days of 2024 were a little bit different. Leo got into this one little argument with his boss, with actually my previous boss as well, and then he just like got up and left. He successfully elevated from his matrix and was now able to work 24/7 on the business. Christian got fucking fired from his shit because he was collecting tips from valet when he shouldn't be. So now he was available to work 24/7. And then of course me, obviously, you know, I actually started to prefer being in college. I think I do like college. I think college is nice. I think college is a total vibe. But actually no, I was really waiting for us to pay ourselves out before anything, before I was gonna leave. But that hadn't happened yet, so I hadn't decided to leave yet. Then came around the time of my birthday, January 24th, 2024, my 21st birthday on Wednesday. I celebrated it in Tallahassee, but I decided that I was going to go home for the weekend. And so I booked 2 flights. One flight from Tallahassee to Boca on Thursday the 25th, and one flight from Boca back to Tallahassee on the following Tuesday, January 30th. So I pulled up at home, vibed out with my family, and really throughout the past few weeks, I kind of realized like it's hard for me to communicate with Leo and Christian about getting these leads in, getting all this shit, everything organized.
To be more specific, shit just did not work virtually. There was just something about communicating over a group chat that demanded zero urgency. And as the weeks went on, I felt more and more like if we were all in person, we'd be making way more money.
I could feel the bread falling beneath our feet. And on Sunday, January 29th, I gave a call to Christian and Leo and I told them, I was like, you boys should pull up to my house tomorrow and let me fucking make sure that we're calling the leads, organizing everything. I want everything to be fucking perfect. Pull up tomorrow. Let's make some fucking money in person. And so the next day, on January 30th, 2024, it was a Monday, they pulled up 9 o'clock in the morning, and within just a few short hours, we had already closed 3 deals. And after closing 3 deals in such a short amount of time, we quickly realized that this in-person vibration had immensely raised the ceiling for the potential revenue generated in a day. And so upon this realization, I announced to Christian and Leo, I was like, yo, if we can close 8 deals today, I will not go back to Tallahassee. I will cancel my fucking flight. I will stay here and we will grind right here every single day and make hella fucking bread. 8 was more than triple what we were doing on an average day. It was more than double what we had done on the best day we've ever done. But that day we closed 10 fucking deals and added over $3,000 to not just our day's revenue, but our monthly recurring revenue in just one fucking 8-hour workday. I never went back to FSU. I canceled my flight. I was wraps, bro. Shit was wraps. So we did the same thing the next day, and the next day, and the next day, and the next day. The 30th, 31st, and 1st of February, those first 3 days of that week, we did over $10,000 in monthly fucking recurring revenue. In less than half a week, we added $10,000 in revenue for the first time at the age of 21 to this fucking business. Out of the blue. And so 2024 January, we closed the month after having a month in December that is a little over $20,000. We closed January at $57,370.71 motherfucking cents. All of a sudden, overnight, we were running probably top 3 most retarded companies in the world from my house in the Oaks.
We scaled up fulfillment and hired our first employee, Kylie. And she even celebrated her birthday. We were just printing money, and it went like this for the entire month of February.
February was just an absolute meme and a half. They were pulling up every single day, grinding our ass off, and it went fucking well. Aside for a couple complications, of course.
You don't have an email? Okay, you don't have a number, I get it. You don't even have a fucking email. What am I supposed to do?
Payment processor companies, they just like, they don't like a company run by a bunch of 20-year-olds that, you know, are just selling fake Google reviews.
My business's faith is in your guys' hands and you're not doing anything. How do I get a damn email from you guys?
Okay, so here's what I'm going to do.
What are you gonna do?
I'll send you an email later on after our phone call
Uh-huh.
so that the email will go directly to our data migration.
Oh, so you have their email. So you have their email. So you have their email. You just told me you didn't have their email. How the fuck does that work?
According to your data migration code so that they
Do you see why I'm leaving straight? Do you see how bad you guys are? You guys are like robots. Like you have the same response for every single sales rep.
Oh my God. $69,538 in February of 2024. Holy fuck. Happy fucking Valentine's Day. And then we made the big move because in March of 2024, me and Leo decided to move out of our homes and move 15 minutes down the road to a townhouse in Delray Beach.
I don't even know what she said, 'cause she phone.
We pulled up there, it was fucking Leo's birthday.
It's March 10th. Today I'm 21. I just turned 21 today. I literally just bought a Mercedes-Benz and it's been in the shop for the past couple of days because I'm getting it wrapped. We're gonna go ahead and pull up over there right now and we're gonna go and pick it up and we're gonna go check it out. So let's go do it.
Il la voit partout, il attend debout, debout, une rose à la main, non, non plus rien ne le retient.
Oh my God, just look at my car, bro. I just want to say, you know, I'm absolutely blessed. There was a lot of hard work. There was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears into this. My advice to you guys is you guys want to find that one thing and you can't stop doing that one thing, because the problem that I see with a lot of people is that they work on a bunch of different things all at once. Or if they're working on one thing, they get bored of it and tired of it and they move on to the next. Don't stop until something works. And then once that one thing works, you're good.
This entire day was definitely a turning point. We pulled up to Miami for our first business expense dinner. Met up with Avi Moyle, aka Jigga.
Yo, Big 21, you feel me? Shout out my boy Avi.
Really do what I make in a day, what they make in a life. Is it cause that I'm paid? You tryna stay the night, you keep rubbing on my face.
Well, Avi, looks like you're gonna be in the birthday vlog, bro. The birthday vlog.
I got an office and a bedroom. I was able to design those. That was just fucking fire.
We finally paid ourselves out. And I was finally able to drop the fuck out.
Shit my pants. Now I gotta log in here and do it my way. Do it my way. Alright. Drop the classes. Drop the classes.
Little did we know, the bullshit had only just begun.
I got your phone number. You want me to call Google and tell them that you're the guy that's selling all the reviews?
Reviews, I'm sorry?
Reviews.
We don't sell reviews, we link it up into your business and get you room.
We don't sell reviews, Mike. I'm sorry, you must have gotten me mixed up. We don't sell reviews.
Thought I sold it, but it ain't no way she bought it. Time to fill up the wood with narcotics.
Google, Facebook, and Yelp. Now, I know you have bad ratings on Yelp and Google, and you're looking to get that up. So with me, I use any Visa, Amex, Master, or Discover. What would you like to use today, Cliff?
My Amex is fine.
Amex, 1 second. I'm ready when you are.
Okay, 3767.
All right, Cliff. Take care. Have a great day.
Good job.
Bye.
Wow.
Is this gonna be $1 million deal on the phone? Sam, I want to do business with you. I've been talking to
Well,
you.
listen to me. If you want to do business with me, you need to act like a real person.
I am a real person.
Listen to me. You're walking in my damn pocketbook, okay? You need to be nice to me.
It's because I feel like I've been talking to you for the past couple weeks now, and we've gotten nowhere. You gave me a credit card that doesn't work, so I'm keeping you here in my pipeline in my calendar to work with you. But every time I, call you, it's always something. You inquired on my ad on Facebook. I called you up, and you said you wanted to do it. And then it took a couple phone calls to actually get a credit card, and the credit card that you gave me didn't work.
Well, then you want to just forget about it?
I don't want to forget about it because I want to do business with you.
Listen to me. I don't give a shit.
Well, Sam, is that how you talk to your clients over the phone?
No, it's not because you're wanting money.
Well, Sam, I thought you said you want results.
Can you guarantee results?
Yes.
Okay, let's do this then.
You want to do what?
Shut up and listen to me.
Okay.
We'll put this money in an escrow account at the bank. If it works, you get it. If it don't, you don't get it.
I'm super confused, Sam. How come you just can't be like a normal client?
Listen to what? Shut up and listen to me. We'll put this money, we'll put $1,000 in an escrow account at the bank. If I get results, you get it. If I don't get it, you don't get the money. Does that work for you?
Sam, my service doesn't even cost $1,000.
How much does it cost?
It's $300 for 30 Google reviews.
Okay, we'll put $300 in the account at the bank.
I don't like that, Sam. You want to know?
Well, then you don't believe in your damn product then, obviously.
So when you buy something on Amazon, do you have to put your money into an escrow or whatever account?
It's $300 for the 2 months.
Okay. All right, so here are the issues. The first issue is I can't use 30 reviews in 2 months. It's too short of an amount of time. And
Too short?
Very few law firms. Let me finish, please.
Okay.
Very few law firms do the kind of volume that would justify 15 or 20 reviews, and I'm not even giving my credit card information to one of these sites that says, we store your information.
Of course,
that was the issue.
Of course, and that is totally understandable. And do you do Zelle? You mentioned slim to none. It's not slim to none. It's 0.0 to the 8 trillionth power, which basically means it doesn't happen. It simply does not happen. The reviews that we've been doing, they stink. Nothing happens to Google. The absolute worst case scenario, let's say you get someone from India, they remove the review. They're not gonna take your account down. They're not gonna put you in jail, put you on the streets. Your family will be fed, okay?
All you gotta do is go on Reddit and you can read all the bad stories.
Oh, well, you can Reddit, if you're trusting your sources from Reddit, my man, I'm telling you, you're living under a rock. I mean, you can...
want me to take your word. In other words, everything I read is a lie, but I don't even know.
You reached out to me. You're saying you don't know me. You reached out to me. I'm not calling you out the blue. You promised. We spoke yesterday.
I asked, did you remember my question?
The fact that he promised.
Just say, hey, or call me. I had a question, and then they can fill out a contact form. And I didn't even complete the form. Because I got cold feet.
But you promised. You promised last call. You promised.
Yeah, I know, because I was like, you know what, screw this, like, it sounds too good, and I said, I gotta do this, and then it's like...
Hey, if you don't mind, just take me 10 seconds and kind of telling me what your buddy said to you that got you so shooken up in your boots.
Yeah, he's got it. Listen, I 100% believe you that the chances of something happening are really slim.
No, they're not really slim. Imagine, I would give the same chances as a sun hitting the earth. Listen, my man, we've been in business for the past 79 years.
Alright, cool. So what email would you like me to send you for the Thinkers fee? Because I do charge for that. And there's an interest rate. Yeah, but what's your email? What's your email?
I'm sorry, I just want to mention it's a heavy Thinkers fee.
Just let me think about it. What's your name again?
Thinkers fee.
Yeah, unfortunately, you know, there's a heavy Thinkers fee that we hit you with, which is actually more than just the cost itself. The Thinkers fee, you said you want to think on it. We do take 6% interest on the Thinkers fee, which, you know, at the end of the day, you know, Sean, people end up paying more for the Thinkers fee than they do for the product itself. You know what I'm saying, Sean?
After a couple months of chill vibes and free-flowing money, our core most valuable employee, Kylie, internally nicknamed Fu Chao Chuen, who is in charge of handling the vast majority of our fulfillment and communications with our clients and making sure they're happy, as well as managing all of our billing, decided that it was in her best interest to pursue her lifelong dream of going to college, and therefore quit her job, putting our now 7-figure business in a dangerous level of jeopardy. So Kylie's leaving. She's going back to China.
Like, stop, like, just be blunt. Tell me how you feel. No company, no job will give you $600 a week for the shit that you do. Like, you're chilling on a fucking pool table right now. Like,
Yeah, you're never gonna experience this again.
you're never gonna experience this again.
Like
It's either
that.
you stick with us while you do your school and grow with us and make your 6 figures with us later on, maybe in a year, or you go to school, work at American Eagle, and pray to God that your degree gets you a job, maybe paying you $60K a year. I'm gonna tell her you're not getting your last check.
No, you can't do that. You can't fucking do that.
Why?
Do it.
Things were looking quite grim. Kylie's ill-timed departure exploded our internal operations, and paired with increasing ad costs, the future was quite uncertain.
5,300? Yeah, I mean, at least we're not at zero, you know? The thing is, it's just like, bro, like, 2,800 is like February numbers. We're spending a lot of money to make that, you know? It's like,
We're spending more money for the same leads.
But you never used to have 7-8 grand days in February.
where I just feel like ever since we increased ad spend, the amount of leads that we've been getting are super low.
That's just this game. This is the game. You have to test and test and test. We have a good rate over here because we have the model down. We've been doing it for so many years. You're such a new business. We figured you guys are such a new business. You just need to test and test and test and test and test until you find something that works. But you can't get annoyed if it doesn't work. You're pacing to have a better month than you are last month.
Just the bank account just doesn't show it.
That's a cash flow conversation, not a marketing conversation. And from a marketing standpoint, like if you look at your numbers month over month, like I literally have a spreadsheet in front of me, you have been growing every month.
And he was right. In the month of May, we did almost $100,000 in sales. The only problem is that our profit margins shrunk just as much as our revenue grew. The more we spent on ads, the less profit the business generated. The Google reviews were effectively impossible to scale.
I'm getting away from Google reviews.
No shit. We all have to.
I'm getting away from
Our business is gonna crumble if we don't.
Alright, so are we ending the day? Are we done? We have no more numbers, we're done.
We don't have any more numbers?
No. Not to mention rising tensions between the top 2 salesmen in the company.
I was barely on the phones. I didn't want to go there with you, but if you really want to keep doing this shit, I'm gonna get there.
Get there.
Because you know that I fucking close.
Look, I want you to beat me.
I don't care about beating you though. That's the thing. I care about bringing in bread. Just like yesterday.
It's
How
a
much
bit-
bread did we both bring in?
I brought in over $4 grand, you brought like over 2.
I brought in around 3,800.
You did?
Yes. How do you think we made 9 grand?
Do the math.
You do the math. Use your head. We made 9 grand, right?
Yeah.
You made 4,000?
Over 4K.
Okay. So how much would I have to make to get 9 grand?
All I'm saying is, I'm not gonna be blowing you out of the water.
All I'm saying is, I don't have time to deal with these numbers. All I have time to do is get on the phone and make money for us to fucking keep running the business. That's what I have time to do.
All right, let's make a vote.
You can make a vote all you want. It doesn't have anything to do with me.
Christian, who closes the most deals?
Me.
Jake, who closes the most deals?
I do.
Oil water?
What the hell is that?
Oh my god.
What is that?
Not cool, bro.
Shut the fuck up.
Not you.
Shut the fuck up.
You.
Shut the fuck up.
You.
Shut the fuck up. 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 Shut the fuck up.
It's Francesca. In the shitter right now.
Yeah, she's my accountant.
We don't know if we're gonna make it right now. We are in a big storm. We're not happy. We don't know what's gonna happen, but it's the life of an entrepreneur, man. You got your great days, you got your bad days, but it's not looking great. Oh, just like what Andrew Tate said, get stressed, get anxiety. You gotta get rich. Ain't no time working for a 9 to 5.
There was this one week where we had spent over $10,000 on ads and fulfillment, and it was this exact week where we had a recurring payment where all of the clients that we had gotten in the past month were gonna be recharged on this certain date. Over $50,000 came through on this one singular day, and our payment processor ended up holding all that money in a 6-month reserve. So we had spent $10,000, and 50 grand that was gonna enter the company bank account was put on a 6-month reserve. So we were essentially ran completely dry. It was at that moment when we had made the decision that these Google review shit is just costing too much money, too many problems are arising from it, that we were gonna decide to transition. Instead of selling reviews to contractors, we were gonna sell leads to contractors.
What's up, guys? My name is Leo Joquin. I am the CEO of Linkify Agency. As you can see, the weather is looking terrible. We are in South Florida. I know the weather is honestly like this everywhere, so everyone knows it is roofing season. So roofers, contractors, anything above, please.
It was around this time when I started to form a new thought. Why can't I just do this whole fucking thing myself?
I could do this shit myself. I thought I could run an agency by myself and be more successful doing that. I don't think it makes sense anymore to be part of this company. And I decided that I was gonna part ways. And so in the late summer of 2024, I had called Leo and Christian and I told them that I was parting ways.
Now, there's a lot more that goes into the details of what happened after this. What kind of business I was gonna run and who I was gonna run that business with. But we'll save that for another episode.
Peace out.
They say they do. You gotta sit back and listen to what they say to you.